Hey guys, today we're taking a look at Physical DOKKANFEST Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose, the global first character. This is the 55% level 1 Link showcase. So as usual, we're going to go through his kit and then we'll take him into an event. Now I'm not even going to beat around the bush. I 100% am going to be super upfront about this character. At 55%, this is not a great character, okay? I am putting a disclaimer ahead of time. This is a character, like, this might be one of the most dupe-dependent characters ever. I'll go into why I think so when we go through his details here, but just know in advance that I actually don't anticipate him to look very good without dupes and without links. Regardless, we're going to start with his leader skill. Super Bosses or Corrupted Body and Mind is his leader skill, and then he's giving an extra 30% to Realm of Gods, Accelerated Battle, or Exploding Rage. This is like a meme. Like, this is like the kind of thing I would reply to a tweet from the official account as like a joke. Like, this is really bad. This is terrible. Okay, so with that aside, we've gotten through all the negativity. Now we can start talking about good stuff about this character. Okay, so the super attack effect is raised attack and defense for 1 turn, and then causes immense damage. Fine, it's decent. Nothing bad about that. Passive skill is You Shall Die in Vain. We got a very, very long passive here. Ki +2, attack and defense 200% start of turn. He does guard for the first turn, and he has 6% damage reduction per super boss's category ally on the team, up to 30%. And then he gets an additional damage reduction of 30% before attacking. So obviously, if you have the full condition there with the super boss's restriction, he's going to have 60% damage reduction before attacking, which is pretty nice. Launches an additional attack per Rainbow Keister obtained. Now, keep in mind, in this form, those cannot be super attacks. So they're going to be guaranteed normal attacks, but those normal attacks are going to have a very, very high chance of triggering your hidden potential system. And also, we'll get to the portion later, but he builds up his stats whenever he attacks. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. That is also just built in, 50% chance to be a super. And then he launches an additional super attack every time this character attacks 5 times in battle. So he has like a slightly worse version of the AGL EZA Zamasu ability when he's transformed fully into the corrupted Zamasu. He does have the same mechanic. Obviously, it's better for him because he doesn't have built-in additionals like this guy, but it's a pretty good mechanic. Then he gets an additional attack and defense plus 30% within the same turn with each attack performed. That is going to be the best part about this character. I think a lot of people are overlooking how powerful this is. A stacking, multiplicative 30% attack and defense buff every time he attacks on a character that can attack like, what, 1 billion times per turn? So that's pretty good. I think we're going to see a lot of instances where this guy's super attacks and like his initial first attack stat is like super pitifully bad. Like we're gonna jump in and this guy's going to be shooting at like at 55% level 1 links. I mean, he's going to be shooting at like 2 million attack stats. But if we get a lot of additionals into like the super normal, so like the attacks that are at the end of his chain of attacks are going to be doing way more damage than the ones in the front. And that's because of this 30% multiplicative stacking ability. Then he gives super bosses category allies 2 ki within the same turn after receiving an attack, and then he has a great chance, 70% chance of nullifying ki blast super attacks directed at the character. Okay, so we'll come back to the active skill in a second here. Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, Dismal Future, Prepare for Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. And then he is on a significant/decent amount of categories. Super Bosses, Corroded Body and Mind, Realm of Gods, Accelerated Battle, Exploding Rage, Patara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, Inhuman Deeds, Worldwide Chaos, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Power of Wishes. Now, his active skill is the Time Rift of Wrath. Can be activated when all allies attacking in the same turn are Super Bosses category characters, starting from the 4th turn from the start of fight, or starting from the 6th turn from the start of the fight. So he doesn't have the dumb thing where it's like from his 4th turn or from his 6th turn. It's from the 4th turn from the start of the fight, which is pretty good. Honestly, if they're going to restrict him to having like a full super bosses setup to allow him to use the active skill early, I would have liked if it was turn 3, just so that we could have had this guy activated on his 2nd turn at all times. But this is not like a terrible condition. I'll take this. Active skill effect, he creates the domain City Future Rift in Time, and then he raises Super Boss's category allies ki by 2 and creates the character's clones for 4 turns. So that ki +2 to Super Bosses is a permanent effect. All right, so now we're going to jump into the post-transform version of the character. This is Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Looks like they didn't change his name, but this is technically a transformation. So he should be able to link up with basically the pre... Like, you can have a rotation of like the pre-transform version of this character and the post-transform version. Okay, so his super attack effect, the Funeral Song of Ire, greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, immense damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Nothing too much different than the original one. It's just he has a great stack for attack for 1 turn instead of a 30%. Okay, so he gets 2 key, 222% attack and defense, attacks effective against all types, reduces damage received by 66% before attacking, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded, to rainbow key spheres. Obviously a lot better than that he can rainbow orb change here. It retains the effect where he launches an additional attack that has a rare chance of becoming a super attack. Okay, so obviously per rainbow case retained, the rare chance thing is new. So when he transforms, he has, I believe, rare chance is 15%. It's either 10 or 15. I think it's 15%. 15% chance for each of those additional attacks to be a super. I mean, it's going to be, like it says, it is quite rare to see those be supers. But again, even normal attacks are going to help build this character up. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, so it goes up from 50% to 70%, and then he launches an additional super attack every time this character attacks 5 times in battle. Then he gets an additional attack and defense plus 33% within the same turn with each attack performed, so that goes up from 30% to 33%. And of course, his links don't change at all, so... the reason why I'm saying this character is going to look pretty bad at 55% on level 1 links is because this is a character, this is actually very uncommon these days. This is a character that does not have any built-in criticals anywhere in his kit. And with him being a physical character, we can't get crit on him from the free hidden potential system. So he's not going to be critting at all. And critting actually really does make a massive difference when you have these super high attack stats when you're doing normal attacks. So that's something to mention as well. And obviously with him not being link level, we're not going to have big bad bosses. This is a character that's going to be relying a lot of the time on being the slot 1 character, I think, for this team that we're running. So, you know, when you don't have big bad bosses active, when you are 55% in terms of stats, when you're relying on just raw damage reduction, when your defense is not super high, it's going to be tough for him to sit in slot 1, just eat these hits. So this is really like a pretty rare case, I would say, where like he's super dupe dependent. So I think when we do this showcase, just keep in mind that this is going to be completely different than when we do the Rainbow Showcase. I expect the Rainbow Max Link Showcase, this guy's going to look pretty good, but I'm a little bit worried about how he'll look in this video. So just a disclaimer, keep that in mind. So today we're going to go through the Frieza Red Zone stage. I mean, again, it's the easiest stage to show off here. And his team is definitely not the greatest. This guy's team, I mean, corroded body and mind and super bosses. This team is going to get significantly better once we head into the 9th anniversary in 5 months' time. Trust me, in 5 months, he'll be a lot better. We are missing 3 key players on this team. DOKKANFEST LR Broly, one of the headlining characters of the 9th anniversary. We're missing like the best banner unit probably ever, like of all time. That Golden Frieza, like it's insane how insane that guy is. That Golden Frieza, who is specifically a Super Boss's support character, mega support character. And then we have the EZA for the Broly, Chilai, and Lemo LR character from the 5th anniversary. They got their EZA during the 9th anniversary. So all 3 of those characters are like actually game-changingly good. And we have access to none of them on this team. So it's just, we're inherently crippled with this team right now without access to like those insane characters. But we'll see what we can do with Rose. This is clearly just, you know, going to be essentially just like a Goku Black / Zamasu build. We also have Golden Frieza on here, who's probably going to get slapped up at the end of this fight because of how, well, it's not even that long anymore. Like we could breeze through this, but the last phase is tech, so we got to be careful with him. The friend is also 55%. He does have a few link levels though, and some skill orbs, I believe. So he's going to be a little bit better than mine, but we're going to be bringing the Goku Black and Zamasu support memory. Let's just jump in, and we will see how Rose looks here. A little bit disappointing that Rose does not have an intro animation. Let's go ahead and skip off, I guess. So rotations are not looking too bad, actually. I'll take that. All right, we're going to get the Golden Freeze intro, so get your popcorn ready. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's get this support memory in here. We are gonna be able to link up with Goku Black and Zamasu, the LR. So we should have a fair amount of our links here. Obviously not big bad bosses. So all right, let's see how this guy looks. Again, I think the 55% showcase is gonna be a little bit rough for this guy, but we'll see. Wait, is Golden Frieza not on the leader skill? Oh, he's not on super bosses. I don't know why I thought he was on super bosses, because this is technically, isn't he the movie version? Yeah, he's on movie bosses. Okay, well, I guess I'll take him off the team. I'm gonna be right back. I did not realize he wasn't. I forgot he wasn't on the team. All right, give me 2 seconds. All right, so I actually replaced Golden Frieza with Int Goku Black. Of course, Int Goku Black is in slot 7. All right, I guess we'll just get Goku Black and Zamasu built up here. Unfortunately, both Rosés are on the following turn. Let's just do this. The friend is basically the same. It's not the same exact friend as the last one I showed, but it's pretty similar. It's like level 4s and 5s, 55%. So, alrighty, let's see how this goes. Dude, I'm telling you, this actually might be the worst 200% leader skill we've ever seen. At least on global. Definitely not on JP. Like on JP, again, you at least have those 3 characters I talked about in the beginning. Broly, Chila, and Lemo. The DOKKANFEST LR, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and Golden Frieza. But I mean, on global, like if you don't have any of those characters, like this team sucks. Like it's actually horrible. Like legitimate. I'm not holding. It's actually just terrible. So it's actually kind of strange to me that they even chose to release this guy on global first. All right, Rose, let's go. Oh, did you guys notice how we have 0, 0? 0, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 0 rainbow orbs. All right, so there's a thing we could do where we could like leave this rotation like this. This actually kind of reminds me a little bit of the dynamic of like the 9th anniversary Broly team, where a lot of the time you want to just have both Brolys together, one transformed and one not transformed. What if we just did the same thing? I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave it like this. And when we get to turn 4, which is obviously the next turn, we'll be able to... oh, actually, no, we won't be able to, because I floated... Oh my god, I floated the Crimson Mask Saiyan off, who's obviously not a super boss. Attacking in the same turn are super bosses. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's just go. This is going to be a horrible turn from him. Okay, I mean... They designed the unit, not me. Oh, are we dead? What if we just died? Oh yeah, I forgot we're guarding for the first turn. Yeah, I actually kind of forgot about that. All right, yeah, nice 1.7 million. It was like no links or anything, so fine, whatever. 1.7 million. We can do another one. Nice, we did. Remember, that's the additional that has a 50% chance to make a super. I mean, we potentially can get the hidden potential system. It's only a 10% chance, which we don't get. 10% chance per attack. Okay, oh, broke 2 million. Nice. Okay. Oh, he also gets the additional. Yeah, you can notice the attack stat starting to jump up a little bit there because, again, it's the 30% multiplicative buff every time we attack. It's just like, we really do need those rainbow orbs, so not having a single rainbow orb changer on this team definitely is not good for the team, right? Okay, we do have Int Goku Black, who is probably going to get hit really hard by a super. How do we want to play this? I'm just going to float him. Do I float him, or do I want to keep him around? Next turn is int. I'm gonna float him. Who cares? Let's have Zamasu get built up. All right, I'm ready for him to take 500k from a super. Unless we just kill him. Yeah, 15k is pretty. Just kill this Frieza. I didn't crit. All right, crit on this one. Okay. Pretty sure my Zamasu has like a decent amount of crit. Oh god. We're not gonna die to this, right? Okay, it wasn't that bad. Alright. I mean, that's like 2/3 of our... If you guys notice, we have very low HP. 600. I mean, it's not actually not that bad. Because I guess Golden Frieza, I guess, was one of the reasons why we had such bad HP, because he wasn't under the leader skill. It's over 600k is not good, but it's not like horrible. Alright, nice damage. Okay, so here we'll just keep this same rotation. Remember, they're no longer guarding now. We can get some rainbow orbs, but it's like it doesn't matter because Frieza's dead. Let's just do this. And this. Alright, just don't sleep right away and we're fine. Okay. Alright, 1.7. Okay. 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 You can kill him now, man. You got this, dude. Okay. So, definitively, next turn, on turn 6, we will be able to get the domain off. Alright, so this guy's gonna fuse here. I think at this point, we will probably just float Goku Black and Zamasu. We'll leave things like this. We can do that. What's the defense like? Yeah, so I'll give the healing to the LR at the end. We'll do that. We get the full HP. Or almost full HP. Eijo Zamasu's fine. Got the big damage reduction, so we're looking good here. He's going to get the stacks. All right. Now remember, when we transform with Rosé, he's going to have the 66% damage reduction before he attacks. So theoretically, he should be good in slot 1. I mean, his defense is still going to be pretty poor. Oh my god, 22.5 million. Is that what that was from Zamasu? Okay. Can you crit ever? What? I'm going to check his crit after this. So we're going to have the 66% damage reduction with Rosé when we transform with him, but the problem is, like, his defense is going to be so low that I don't know how much it's going to matter. This Frieza probably doesn't hit, like, hard enough to where it's going to matter a ton, but yeah. Oh, we're getting this transformation. I haven't seen this in a while. All right, you know what? Let me check something. What is this Zamasu's crit? Oh, it's only 11. Yeah, because he's built-in crits, doesn't he? Yeah, high chance of critting. Okay, thanks, man. This guy doesn't. He only gives key support, right? 30% attack as well. Okay. All right, so we're gonna transform my Rosé. Let's just make sure this is on. Yep. Okay, let's go. Okay. So, that's a lot of rainbow orbs, actually. What the hell? We got set up pretty well here. There's some more rainbow orbs. So we can get 4. Obviously, we have everything except for big bad bosses here. 228k defense. He does have 66% damage reduction. Of course, the fact that we have type advantage means we actually can't be hurt here. Let's do this. We're probably just going to kill... There's no way we don't kill him, right? Hopefully. And then we can get... Oh, we can get 4 with you as well. Okay, he's definitely dead. Okay. Let's see what you got. This is about as good as it's going to get for this guy. Okay, so yeah, terrible attack stat right away, but it's going to go up. 3.4 million. Keep your eye on that number. Okay, 5 million. Okay, keep going up. Up, up, and away. Okay, 9.4. Still got more coming. And then 11.5. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see it, right? Again, this is with no big bad bosses. Level 1 links. He's got 55%. There's no crits. Like, this guy's pretty strong. When you get this transformation off, this guy can look pretty damn good. Again, it's just that initial number, that initial attack stat, that is the unimpressive part of this character. People are gonna, I can already tell people are gonna be posting screenshots on social media of Rose with like a 4 million attack stat, and they're gonna be like, is this the global first? Like, yeah, I know that's gonna happen. Okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to keep the Masked Saint around, or just leave things like this? I'm just gonna leave things like this. Who cares? Let's just kill him. Let's kill this Frieza and move on to the next final phase, I guess. If we're gonna kill him, we might as well use this. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. That might do a little bit of damage. Oh, just kidding. Didn't even do double. Did single digits. All right, nice 25 million attack stat. Remember, the domain is buffing us. Yeah, nice tanking Frieza. 6.4 million normal. That domain does look pretty good in the background, like just the Goku Black Rift always being there in the background. That is a cool effect. I like that. Okay, just instantly obliterated by Zamasu. 25 million attack stat. Okay, here's like the true test. We have a lot of rainbow orbs. Yeah, once you get the transformation off, this character looks pretty good, even at 55%. So the thing here is we don't have, we no longer have an offensive support character, because remember that the transformed Int Goku Black, it gives 30% attack. The question I have is, how well are we going to fare defensively? With how many times he's attacking in the front, I mean, I gotta anticipate that he's going to be supering. But we do have 66% damage reduction, but the thing is, like, again, our defense is just very low. Okay, well, anyway, this is what we're going to do. Actually, we could just do this, right? Yeah, 4 rainbow orbs, really good. And then the untransformed one can also get 4 orbs. Yeah, I mean, as long as you have 1 orb changer, like, this character looks completely different. And that's, again, the reason why when we got his initial details, I was looking through his teams, like, who's rainbow orb changing? And it looks like there's, like, almost no rainbow orb changers. So a bit unfortunate there, but let's go. Let's see how we do. I think if he supered right away, we would still take, like, a decent amount. If we take under... how much are we... Like, we're probably taking, like, 250 from a super in slot 1, which is not bad, right? But this is not, like, a new boss, so... Okay, first attack, let's see. 66% damage reduction. 250, 200? 274, yeah, okay. That's about what I expected. All right, Rose, let's see what you got. Again, terrible number to start off with. 3.7 is like 2021. Okay, 5.4. That's attack number 2. Attack number 3. Attack number 4. Attack number 5. Attack number 6. Okay, 11.6. Okay, attack number 7. Okay, 14. Okay, attack number 8. 16.6. All super effective against all types. Okay, he only did what? Is that 6 attacks? 7 attacks? Could have been better, but I'd say he did pretty well. For 55% level 1 links with no support, he looks pretty damn good. And then this guy is going to be doing some decent damage, I would assume, the pre-transform one. Okay, here comes the super. Here comes a super. Yeah, 10. Okay. Can you do one more? Or no, is this it? Yeah, okay. I mean, again, for that transform one mine looks pretty good. I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. Don't forget, he is supporting the team as well with his domain. So for people who are saying this guy sucks, like there's no way. This is a mega dupe dependent character. Like, again, we're going to jump into the Rainbow Showcase shortly. I'm going to try and get this guy done soon. And he's going to look a lot better even than he did in this one, which I would argue looked pretty damn good here. So let me know what you guys think. I think we showed off everything we needed to about this character. He's a fun character. I think, you know, characters that are able to super a lot are always fun. There's definitely going to be a lot of variance in the performance of this character because of how many times he has like a % chance to super per turn. But that's fun. I mean, it's like fun RNG almost, right? Unless you get like super unlucky and you die to a super or something like that. But I don't have an issue with this character. I think there are two things that I have an issue with, I guess. Number one is just his leader skill is bad. Unfortunately, it just is. And then the second thing is it's not going to be an issue really yet. But it's the fact that you can't have domains overlapping. And it's not even so much an issue with the character. It's more so of an issue just with the mechanic, the domain mechanic, right? So when we get Broly, obviously you're going to want to use Broly's domain because of how insane it is. Broly's domain is actually ludicrous. So you're going to want to use Broly's domain to have him transform because his transformation, like Rose, is tied to his domain activating. So with Broly's domain up, you're not going to be able to use Rose's active skill to transform because his domain is tied to it. And you can't overlap a domain with another domain right now. So that's how things are looking about Rose. But I think he looked pretty damn good. He was fun to use. We'll see how he performs moving forward. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.